Brooke Sanders here with Johnstown's Finest, and today we are at the Center of Metal Arts here in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. And today we're here to talk to Pat. Hi Pat, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm good. So why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are and what you're doing here?
Okay, great. Center for Metal Arts is a not-for-profit forging school. So we teach workshops in the craft of blacksmithing that range from beginner through advanced topics, anywhere from 1 day to 2 week-long programs. And we're located in the historic Cambria Iron and Steel Complex in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, on Iron Street. This is the start of our 5th year in Johnstown.
5 years. And I understand that you are more well-known throughout the world as opposed to here in our own backyard.
Correct.
Let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, you know, the school ran for 3 years before moving to Johnstown, and we moved to Johnstown to reoccupy these old steel mill buildings, which is a very rich part of the city's heritage.
Yes.
Proud to be here, and it's really nice that our mission aligns really well with the original intended use of the facilities.
Yes.
And throughout developing the school, both first in New York and then for 5 years in Johnstown, we've developed a strong reputation in the forging community and have been able to attract students and instructors who want to participate in our programs from all over the world.
Yes, I've read that. One of your assistants sent me just a wonderful a file of all the articles that have been written on you folks, but nothing local. Mm-hmm. So here we are.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are catering to students that are, you know, nation and worldwide. Mm-hmm. Now you're looking to bring in some students that are local. Mm-hmm. All right, let's tell the folks what you're looking for.
What I'm really interested in trying to do is make sure that the local Johnstown community knows that we have programs for beginners and people who are interested in trying it out, maybe as a hobby or something fun to do on the weekends. We have 1 and 2 day workshops that cater to an inviting way to try the craft and walk away with something that you made that you can use in your life, like a bottle opener,
yes,
bottle poker.
It's just fascinating. And there's nothing better than having something that you've made yourself, right? And it's really satisfying to be able to give a gift that you made yourself.
Good
right?
Point.
And this is such a unique art, really, right? It's a craft, it's an art, right?
Both.
Yes, both. And so, do you also hold classes for folks that are thinking they may want to go into the industry?
Definitely.
Okay.
And a lot of our students are entrepreneurs and want to start their own business, making fine crafted metal goods for commission. Some of them want to be artists. Some of them want to be tool makers, so we offer workshops, a variety of topics to try to attract anybody interested in the craft. So yeah, they can kind of select what works for them.
Right. Oh, that's great. And so what is the age, the youngest that you can bring in, you know, with liabilities and so forth?
Yeah, and for safety and other reasons, the youngest that can do general enrollment is 16.
16, that's not bad.
Not bad.
I'm going to show you, I had planned on y'all taking your hooks and welding them onto a bar like this that we're going to make a little bit prettier than the bar that just came right off of the steel rack. And so I had planned on y'all welding it with the torch, but we can't do that. So I'll just show you how to make a bar if you want to, and then you can take it and get it welded another day. So we can come over here. Pat's got the fire all ready for us. Just to really try to get it a lot hotter than y'all were yesterday, because I felt kind of sad seeing y'all trying to hammer that metal. It was not planned. For a long time, like 30 years.
Okay.
I'm not getting mad.
So about 30 years.
More than 30 years.
More than 30 years. And who taught you how to do this?
A lot of people.
A lot of
A
people.
whole lot of people.
Yes.
I started out as a printmaker, and then started studying ceramics because I had a teaching job. If I learned how to do ceramics, I started doing that. Then I went to the Penland School to learn ceramics, and then I saw people making jewelry, and I thought, oh, that's what I want to do is
Yes.
make jewelry.
Yes.
And then from that, I found the blacksmith shop
Yes.
at Penland School.
Yes.
And I just totally got sucked into that, and I got the teaching job, and I taught there for like 13 years, but I kept coming back to Penland, and I kept coming back and taking blacksmithing classes. And at one point I was driving up there, and I thought, now if I'm going to get good at one thing, I have to choose what it's going to be.
Yes.
And I chose blacksmithing.
Atta girl.
And I quit my teaching job.
Yes.
And said I was going to dedicate myself to blacksmithing, and that's just what I was going to
Well,
do.
I'm so grateful that I ran into you. It just goes to show that it doesn't matter what gender you are, right? If you have a passion, run with it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And, the metal, when you get it good and hot, it's very soft.
Yes.
So you can work with it.
Yes.
And I just love it.
Yes.
And
Well,
I
thank
love
you very
teaching.
much. Yes, and you do love teaching. I can see that. I especially love your beautiful pearls.
Thank you. I am known for wearing pearls when I blacksmith.
Yes.
Because when I first got into this, my mother, who was a very, very proper Southern lady, I told her, I said, I'm going to take a blacksmithing class. And she said, Elizabeth, I do not approve of that. That is not a ladylike thing to do. So I told a friend of mine who was a jeweler that my mother didn't approve of me doing blacksmithing, and I was concerned. And he said, just wear a string of pearls and you'll be ladylike. So that's why I started doing that. And
Yes.
it's stuck. It's
Yes.
become my trademark.
Yes, it does. It does. Well, thank you for chatting with me. I really appreciate it. You have a great day.
Thank you.
We need craftsmen and
Yeah.
artisans,
Yeah,
right, of
definitely.
the younger generation.
Yeah.
So you can hand the baton off to somebody and go and retire at some
Yeah,
point,
yeah,
right?
definitely.
Yes.
Real hot and hot.
So Pat, I also understand that you have the Bethlehem Steel Building. Is that correct?
Correct,
Oh,
yeah.
tell me about that.
Yeah, we one of the main reasons we moved the school here was to reoccupy the historic Bethlehem Steel, formerly Cambria Iron Company blacksmith shop, and we've done a lot since our move here in the restoration of that building, and it's incredibly special. It's the oldest remaining building of the Johnstown steel industry.
Yes.
And one of the first built by the steel industry in the 1850s. And so restoring that and using that old equipment is core to our mission statement here. And every September, we offer live demonstrations and tours for one weekend, and really trying to like encourage the local community to come see that, 'cause it's really, really special. Yeah.
Well, would you consider doing letting us do a tour for Johnstown's Finest?
Sure.
Oh boy, we are so spoiled, Johnstown.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll make that arrangements and then I'll announce them to all you folks.
Good.
Well, thanks, Pat.
Yeah,
I
of course.
appreciate it.
Of course.
Okay, well, this has been an awful lot of interesting time for me, and it's been fun. I have always been fascinated by the forging of metal. It is a true art, and now I know that men, women, and youngsters alike can learn this craft right in our own backyard. Well, Johnstown, now you know, and until I see you next time, stay friendly. Bye-bye.
See ya.